What's good, y'all? It's your boy, your brother, Ariel. Welcome back to the lab, and today we're going to talk about confidence. And today I'm going to coach you on how to build confidence. I'm going to give you some strategies, some tips on how you can better yourself and be more confident at your skill, at your particular craft, and or at whatever it is you set out to do. Why? Because confidence is a key ingredient in success, okay? In every recipe book for success, confidence is definitely one of the ingredients in that recipe. You know why? Because confidence gives us the reassurance and gives us the power to believe in ourselves in order to carry out the task that we set out on, okay? Confidence is self-assurance, okay? When you're confident, you're self-assured. You're assured in your abilities, you are sure in your reasoning, you're sure in your skill, you're sure in your particular craft that you set out to do. Me, as a speaker, I have to be confident. Me, as an entrepreneur, I have to be confident. Me, as a father, husband, friend, son, uncle, I have to have the utmost confidence in my abilities in order to provide for my family. I have to be confident in my abilities before I go out on stage and speak in front of thousands of people. I have to be confident when I go into a room and speak to only 2 people, because confidence will give those people who I'm teaching the thought process that, okay, he knows what he's talking about. You ever talk to somebody and they didn't seem confident and you didn't believe what they were saying just based off the fact that they weren't confident in what they're saying, they wasn't sure in what they're saying? It's like, well, I think this might work, or I don't really know. You see, that's not a confident answer. That answer isn't backed with assurance. That answer isn't backed with anything, right? That's like all over the place, kind of just like maybes, right? You don't want maybes. You want assurance. You want to be assured that the person who is teaching you is going to teach you the things that you need in order to put in your toolbox, in order for you to be the best person that you can be. They have to be confident in what they teach. When you go into a college, those professors are confident in what they teach because they put in the work. They've studied, okay? They've taken the tests, all right? They've written the books. They have walked that gauntlet. They have ran that mountain. They have swam that 1,000 feet, right? They did everything necessary in order to build their confidence. So when they go in front of their students can be confident in the teacher because the teacher has the degree. The degree gives you some assurance and or confidence because the degree says that you've been through a particular set of classes in order to complete the degree requirements in order to get the degree, right? So that teacher is confident and his students believe him because he's confident in what he's teaching because of what he's done, all right? So we're going to get into a couple tips on how to build your self-confidence, okay? Because you need to be confident when you go out for that job interview, all right? You need to go in that job interview and you need to let those people know that you are there and you can add value to that company and you are confident in your abilities to help everyone in that company and to help that company grow and succeed and take it to new heights, right? You want to be confident as a business owner because you want to give your employees the assurance that they can trust you and that you know what you're doing so that you can allow them to grow in their particular field as well. So confidence is key. And one way to build confidence is affirmations, okay? Affirm it. Affirmations. You have to tell yourself positive affirmations. You have to tell yourself positive things. You have to reassure yourself that you know what you're doing, right? Some of the ways that you can use positive affirmations is to say things like, I'm getting better at this every day, okay? If you repeat that to yourself, you'll start to believe it. Why? Because you hear it more, and you hear it more, and you hear it more. I remember that I was looking for a job and somebody told me Walmart was hiring. So I went to another person and they told me Walmart was hiring. I went to another person and they told me Walmart was hiring. Did I apply for Walmart? No, I didn't want to work at Walmart, but they told me Walmart was hiring. So when someone was looking for a job and they asked me, do I know of any places that's hiring? I told them Walmart is hiring. I didn't really know Walmart was hiring or not, but I believed it because I heard it multiple times. So if you are just like me, and if you hear something multiple times, you'll start to believe it. So start to tell yourself you're beautiful, okay? Start to tell yourself you're great. Start to tell yourself you can do it. Start to tell yourself you're amazing, you're awesome, you're willing, all right? You have to positively affirm these things. You have to speak them over and over and over again. I'm reading this book called Think and Grow Rich right now by Napoleon Hill. And chapter 3 or 4 is about auto-suggestion. And auto-suggestion is just like positive affirmations. You tell yourself you're getting better at this skill every day. You're getting better at designing every day. You're getting better at reading every day. You're getting better at writing every day. You have to positively affirm yourself every single day. You know why? Because you're going to tell yourself negative things every single day. You're going to tell yourself you can't do it. You're going to tell yourself it's impossible. You're going to tell yourself it's not for you. You're going to tell yourself, oh, maybe next time. You're going to tell yourself, oh, you can give up. You're going to give yourself every single excuse. So you have to trick your mind into believing what you say. And the only way you can trick your mind into believing what you say is to say it over and over and over and over and over again. All right? Because then you'll start to believe it. You have to affirm it. I have to affirm these things. Affirmations build confidence. I'm a speaker, so I believe I can speak in front of 1,000 people. I believe I can speak in front of 1,000,000 people. I believe I can speak in front of 2 people and deliver unto them great information because I say it to myself over and over. I am a great speaker. I'm getting better at speaking. I'm getting better at my craft. I'm getting better at my skill. I'm training, right? So one way to help you win your confidence is positive affirmations, okay? Another way, you gotta train. You have to train, you have to put in the work, you have to practice. Why? Because practice builds your confidence. Again, confidence is self-assurance. Are you assured of that thing that you set out to do? Basketball players, they practice free throws. They get better at shooting their free throws, and they get confident in their ability to shoot free throws because they're training, okay? Sprinters, they believe they can run miles and miles and miles because they train, they practice, they walk hills, they run for miles and miles and miles, they train. And in the training process, it builds confidence. Because who is going to tell you you can't run a mile when you've ran 10 miles? Like, they can't tell you you can't run a mile. You just ran 10. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, are you serious right now? I've been training. I've been doing this. And it's not to brag, and it's not to have an ego. It's just to tell them that they don't know what you're doing behind closed doors. All right? They might not see you training, but you're training. And in your training, you're building self-confidence. I'm a speaker, and I believe when I get in front of the crowd, I'm going to rock the crowd because I speak every opportunity I get. I host a radio show. I speak on my radio show. I do Facebook Lives. I have my YouTube page. I have my Instagram page. I'm speaking every single day. If I walk up to a person, I'm speaking life into every person I can because I'm a speaker, and it helps me develop my speaking skills. It helps me to sit down in front of a crowd. It helps me to sit down in front of decision makers and say, you should bring me in because I am going to rock the crowd. I am going to have everyone at that conference, everyone at that school wanting to do better. I am going to speak life into everybody in that room. I'm going to get everybody hyped, and I'm not just going to get them hyped. I'm going to make sure that they have practical things that they can take home with them and practice as soon as the talk is over, okay? I'm not about just getting everybody hyped. I'm about delivering principles that they can apply right now. I want to see everybody do better, right? So I'm going to give you what you need to do better. So I'm confident in my speaking abilities because I speak all the time. I don't just wait till a speaking engagement to speak. I don't just wait once a month to speak. I speak every single day. Speak to my children, my wife, my family, my friends, strangers, whoever. Every opportunity I get, I'm speaking. Because why? Speaking will help me build confidence in my ability to deliver message and my communication to those I'm trying to communicate with, whether it's at a conference, whether it's in a classroom, whether it's on a stage, whether it's in a car, whether it's on a bus, whether it's in a grocery store, no matter what. If you want to speak, let's speak. If you want to communicate, let's communicate. All right? So, another way to build self-confidence, right, is to, after you've positively affirmed yourself, after you've been training, another way to build self-confidence do something that scares you, okay? A lot of people are not confident in their abilities because they don't step out of their comfort zone. You have to step out of your comfort zone in order to gain that confidence, okay? You have to do something that scares you in order to be confident. Why? Because when you do something that scares you, you beat your fears. You break your fears. You conquer your fears. Your fears make you unconfident. They make you not confident. They make you lack confidence because you're afraid, okay? Fear means you lack confidence. I'm not afraid to speak in front of 1,000 people because I'm confident, okay? So you have to do what scares you. If getting in water scares you, you have to get in water. You have to swim. You have to challenge yourself, okay? If petting cats scare you, you might have to pet a cat to break your fears, okay? You might have to look at it. You might have to say, maybe a baby cat. Choose a fatter cat, maybe a skinnier cat. Who knows? But you have to conquer your fears in order to be more confident. You can't let your fears hold you down. You can't let your fears weigh you down, okay? You have to do these things in order to build confidence. We want to build confidence. We want to make you confident. We want to make you assured of yourself. We want to make you a leader. We want to make you an influencer. We want to make sure that when you get in front of somebody, you present yourself in the absolute best manner possible because you're confident in yourself. If you're a designer, we want to make sure that your designs is A1, they're all point, and that you're confident in your abilities to make the designs. If you're a chef, we want to make sure that you know your food tastes great. We want you to know that you seasoned it well. We want you to know that you can do everything possible in order to be the best chef that you can be. You set the timer, okay? You prepared the meat, you tenderized the meat, you got your seasonings, you got your fresh fruits and your fresh vegetables, and you're ready to make the best meal possible because you've been making this meal over and over and over. You've been trying new things, you've been having people taste test it. So you are confident in your abilities to cook because you're cooking. You faced your fears. You went in the kitchen and you said, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it anyways, because you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So you have to build that confidence. And 3 ways to build your self-confidence: positive affirmations. I'm getting better each day. I can do this. I can overcome it. I'm being great. I love myself, right? You have to train. You have to practice. You have to put in the time. You have to put in the energy to develop a skill. You have to work on that skill. If it's speaking, you have to speak. If it's cooking, you have to cook. If it's construction, you have to work on buildings. If it's blueprints, you have to work on blueprints. You have to do all of these things in order to develop a skill. Then 3, you have to do things that scare you, okay? Take a cold shower. A lot of people don't like taking cold showers, but cold showers have a lot of benefits. And cold showers are scary, right? You get in a cold shower, you're like, oh, I don't want to do that, because you've been taking warm showers, hot showers your whole life. Sit under a cold shower for 5 minutes. Man, that's a scary thing to do, but it will help you build confidence for sure. It will get you out of your comfort zone for sure, okay? Now, these 3 things help you build confidence, okay? Now let's talk about the things that make you unconfident. 3 things that make you unconfident. What are 3 things that make you unconfident, right? One thing that make you unconfident is the fact that you don't have a skill. You haven't found your purpose yet. You don't have a skill. You don't know if you want to play basketball. You don't know if you want to play baseball. You don't know if you want to play football. You don't know if you want to be a speaker. You don't know if you want to be an author. You don't want to know if you want to do construction. You're just all over the place. You don't have a skill. The first step into developing confidence is getting a skill. So why aren't people confident? Why aren't you confident in yourself? You probably don't have a skill. You probably have something you don't practice. You probably don't have found your purpose yet. You have to find your purpose, okay? Another reason you're not confident, most likely, is past experiences, okay? And this one is for every single body on the planet. There's probably something in your life that went down in your life that traumatized you, that scared you, that put you in a position to where you lack confidence in yourself. Someone that you love put you down, or you tried to play basketball and you got embarrassed on the basketball court. You tried to play football and you couldn't make it through training and they cut you. A lot of these things probably affect your mental mentality, so you lack confidence because of past experiences. But what I'm here to tell you is you can overcome your past experiences. Past experiences are your past experiences for a reason. That means you're past it, okay? It's your past. You don't have to live there because you're past it. You're in the present, and your present is a gift for your future. So make sure the gift you give yourself in the future, you're working on it now because it's the present. Present is a gift, right? We give presents on Christmas. We give presents on Hanukkah. We give presents throughout the year whenever our loved ones make us happy, right? Or whenever you want to do something nice for somebody, it's a present. So make sure your present is a gift to your future, okay? Another reason why people lack confidence is, criticism affects you, man. Y'all allow people's opinions of you to affect you. You allow them to make you feel less than. You allow them to tell you where you're going to end up in the future. You allow them to critique everything that you're critiquing, but they've built nothing, okay? Constructive criticism comes from people who constructed something, all right? Pay attention. Constructive, meaning you built something. Don't allow someone who did not build anything to tell you you can't build anything. It's like, wait a minute. You don't control me. You don't own me. You don't deal my time. You don't give me money. You don't give me energy. You don't give me brain power. You don't give me the ability to think. So why do you think you can control me or tell me what to do or tell me what I can't do? Okay? Don't let people tell you what you can't do affect you. That's why you're not confident, because you let criticism affect you. You let John Doe from Minnesota on Instagram tell you that you're not good at what you do. Like, who are you to tell me what I can and can't do? Like, you let your mom tell you that, oh, you shouldn't do that. Like, I have my own life. I have to make my own decisions. I'm my own person. I have to do this for me. I can't do this for you, mom. I can't do this for you, dad. I can't do this for you, friends. I have to do this for me. You let people affect you too much. You let people tell you you can't do that. You let people tell you that's too risky. You let people tell you that's not safe. You let people tell you that's dangerous, all right? Everything is dangerous. Everything is risky. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. You know what? You know what's dangerous and you know what's dangerous and risky? Not taking risk. Being average. That's dangerous. Being average is being in debt. 7 out of 10 people in America is in debt. That's 7 out of 10 houses on your block. They're all in debt. I don't want to be in debt. I don't want to be normal. Normal is average, and average is broke. So I don't want to be normal. I don't want to be average. I don't want to be broke. I want to be rich. I want to be different, and I want to be confident, and I want wealth. I don't want poverty. I don't want a cycle of losing. I don't want that. And in order for me to not have that, I have to be confident in my abilities in order to be able to gain wealth. All right? So we did 3 things on what can help you build confidence, and we did 3 things on what makes you lack confidence, all right? There's a ton of more we can do on confidence, but I'm going to leave it there for now. I thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe right here on the YouTube channel. Make sure you follow me on Facebook. Make sure you follow Prayer Session. I do prayers every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on blogtalkradio.com/prayer session. Okay? That's every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do prayers. I can say a prayer for you. You can say a prayer for yourself. We can pray for the world. We can pray with each other. We can pray for each other. So join me on blogtalkradio.com/prayer session. Make sure you like this on Instagram, Facebook under Prayer Session, Facebook, Instagram under Ariel Inspires, YouTube Ariel Inspires. Make sure y'all share this video with your friends. Make sure you share this video with your family members. And make sure you develop confidence, because I believe in you. You are awesome. You are great. You are able. You are willing. You are powerful, meaning full of power, okay? You can develop confidence. You can develop skill. You can develop that self-assurance. But it starts with you and it ends with you. So let's get it, all right? Take out your bow and arrow and say bye-bye to the lack of confidence. Let that thing go, baby. We're building confidence from here on out. All right? Say it with me. I am confident. Say it with me. I am assured of myself. Say it with me. I am great. Say it with me. I can do this. Say it with me. I am great. Say it with me. I am amazing. Have an awesome day. Peace.